Well, today we are putting on our boat shoes and hitting the water, but our next guests are not just rowing gently down the stream, they're racing in a challenging 3-mile course down the Milwaukee and Menomonee Rivers.
Yeah, that's right. More than 900 rowers are competing in the 17th Annual Milwaukee River Challenge.
Here to tell us more are Milwaukee River Challenge race director Alyssa Remington and George Lawton, who's a senior at Nicolay High School and a Milwaukee Rowing Club junior rower. Thanks for being here, you guys.
Thanks for having us.
Great to see you.
What do you love about rowing? I think a lot of people, they've either seen it or they've watched some of the Olympic stuff, but they haven't always had a good experience with it themselves.
I think I'm really a fan of the competitive nature of the sport. Obviously, it's a really tough sport for all the guys, and it's about pushing each other, down the course and not giving up for your teammates. I think so. What really drives me is and keeps me coming back to the sport is the competitive edge to it, and I really love that.
Is there, I'm wondering, in like a group, because you depend on the other people to be in sync and perfectly doing it together,
right.
Is there always a weak link? Are you always kind of like, that dude's not pulling his weight?
People love to say that, but I think it's more about keeping the weak link out of it and not being that. So that's almost another type of motivation, is like, if I stop pulling, then I'm giving up for the other 7 guys and the coxswain. So there's definitely that type of pushing.
I like that. You have brothers who row also, right?
Yeah, 2 brothers who have gone through Milwaukee Rowing Club and then ended up rowing at college.
That's cool.
Yeah.
You're a pretty tall guy. Is that a friend of mine I went to college with? That he was a rower. He was tall and thin as well. Is there a body type that works well for rowing?
There's a body type, but I think it's for everyone.
Okay.
I think there's, especially at the junior level and at the high school level, anywhere you get in, you're going to get in a boat, you're going to get to race, and it's going to be a really cool experience. So tall people definitely seem to be the rowers, but I think it's for everyone at this age.
Okay.
So you have brothers who are into rowing, but how do most people find out about the sport? Because a lot of schools don't have, a lot of schools have a football team, or they have baseball, basketball, soccer, but you don't hear as much about rowing.
Yeah, I think so. Milwaukee Rowing Club is club, so it's outside of all the schools in the area. I heard about it from my brothers, but I think the word's kind of just spreading. I think a lot of people have friends that are out in the team, and they see them bulking up, getting bigger, and I think it's a great sport to have, and I think people are starting to find that out.
Is it a short season here in Wisconsin? Because you think about the rivers being open and when you can actually do this rowing.
We do have a longer winter indoor season than some other crews, but you get plenty of time. I think at least like 75% of the time you're going to be out in a boat.
That's fantastic. So the other thing about rowing is it gives you a great opportunity to travel, right? Is that something that you find that people are drawn to with this sport?
That's definitely a perk, I think, with rowing. Yeah, I'm not sure where George has gone, but yeah, you get to go to the Head of the Charles in Boston. You get your regional competitions in Tennessee, or actually, like where you're headed next week, you're going down to Sarasota, Florida, where the Worlds are. So yeah, you definitely get to travel outside of your region in order to compete.
Yeah,
it's a pretty big commitment too, right?
Yeah, definitely, especially as school tightens up. It's after school, coming downtown, but it also, what I've noticed is it teaches time management. Like some people have the whole 6 hours after school to do everything, and if you tighten that up and all of a sudden it's only 4, I think you get better, or at least I have gotten better just doing everything very quickly.
Yeah.
Good for you.
No procrastination there.
Let's chat about the Milwaukee River Challenge. This is the 17th annual.
It is the 17th annual, yeah. The first one went down the river in 2001. I was actually a senior. I was a competitor that year. And yeah, 17 years. And knock on wood, it's always been beautiful weather. So
that's awesome.
Who competes? Who are the people on the river? Because this isn't for this isn't for people to sign up to row. This is to come out and watch.
Yep, this is to come out and watch, because it's a teams and universities, colleges who've signed up. We have a lot of juniors from Chicago. We have individuals coming from the Twin Cities. This is the first year we have someone from Augustana College in the Quad Cities. We have people coming from Ohio and Purdue and Indiana. So truly, all states of the Midwest here are represented at this race. Pretty exciting.
And what's the best way to see it, to watch it? Because the area we're talking about is the Milwaukee Riverwalk, which spans quite a distance.
Yeah, the course is actually along the Menomonee River. It starts on the Menomonee River at 25th and Canal and then makes its way to the Milwaukee River and heads north to Schlitz Park, which is the finish line. And we're really lucky because the river is narrow, so spectators have a pretty close-up view.
Yeah.
And then along the river, we have almost 3 miles of Riverwalk where you can stand and see
Nice.
everything that you want to see. You get to hear what the coxswains are saying to their crews to motivate them. This really is a coxswain's race, so that's what makes it exciting, I think, to watch. You get to see how the crews kind of work against each other or with each other in order to pass and compete for, the best time. There's a 90-degree angle turn where the Menomonee River meets the Milwaukee, so it's
Oh, that's cool.
some crews take it quite nicely, others not so nicely. So it's kind of an
That might be a
exciting
good
place
spot
to
to
watch,
be.
right?
Exactly. I'd like
All
to
right.
see that.
So you can check out the action on the Milwaukee Riverwalk. It's Saturday, September 16th. The first event starts at 8:30 a.m. You can learn more by visiting MilwaukeeRiverChallenge.com. Thanks, you guys.
We'll be right back.